kill every last one of them. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Game of Thrones. Today we'll be watching episode 5 of season 4, First of His Name. This first of his name, first of her name, we know what it is. But let's get to the main thing. We know now that, okay, there are a lot of plot twists going on. First thing is, the White Walkers, when they took the baby to, I guess, where they are living, and they were in that sort of icy circle, with their fingertip, he changed the baby into, I'm guessing, like, a White Walker himself. So I'm not sure if the baby is called a White Walker or if the baby is now undead. I'm really like a little confused, but he's just part of, he's not a human anymore, the baby. So I'm going to think it as that, but I don't know what characterization the baby falls into in terms of name. Second is Baelish and Sansa are heading to the Eyrie. Arya and Hound are heading to the Eyrie. I really hope in that regard that Arya and Sansa reunite and they are, there. And I really truly hope that Brienne finds a way to know that they're both heading to the Eyrie and she can save both of them and then somehow, I don't know, freaking kill Baelish, because that's like my one true request, to kill freaking Baelish. Yes, he's an amazing character and whatnot. It's not about that. It's just about what I want, and I really want Baelish to not be manipulating Sansa into anything. And I really feel like she is going to. She's still very naive, and I think she's just going to trust him altogether, because that's the one person who knew her mother, and she of course will think that he has the best interest in her heart, like best interest for her in his heart, so stuff like that. So I'm really not sure whether it would work out. The other thing is that Jon is heading to Craster's Keep. However, Locke is going with him, which means that Bran is there now, captured, and Locke is going to find Bran. But I really hope Jon finds out that Locke is not who he claims to be and somehow kills him. But I just don't know how. What will give him away? Nothing. No one knows who Locke is. No one knows that Locke is being sent to find Bran and Rickon by Roose Bolton. No one knows that Locke is the one who took the Kingslayer's hand. No one knows that now Locke is following Roose Bolton, who killed Jon Snow's brother, Robb Stark. So that's like, it's just like, I'm pretty sure this is just a nightmare that's waiting to happen, but I just don't know what will unfold in this regard. I seriously have no clue. So, but I just have a very bad feeling. Yeah, I'm very Han Solo right now with that. So, and the other thing is now Daenerys has taken Mereen. What her next plan of action is, because she's taken the 3 main Harpy cities. From there, what else is there to conquer? Along with, she's also taken Karth. So, what else is there to conquer? I don't know. Like, I think her next goal will be King's Landing. So yeah, or as I said in the previous episode, not this last episode, but the one before that, when we saw how Mereen looked. Mereen in itself looks like a freaking 8th Kingdom, because it looks gorgeous, like so amazing. So, with the way she's put the Targaryen flag, to me, it just indicates that she looks to be staying there for a little longer. I don't see her, because as I think in the lore as well, it said that these were the 3 main cities. So I think, she's just going to lay low for a while, find more allies, just strengthen our army, and then she would be able, because she still needs ships to cross the narrow sea to get to King's Landing. So we still have that in our mind, and we know who are best in the sea, and that's the Greyjoys. But I don't know if she will get the help of the Greyjoys in this regard. If so, she has to backtrack again somehow. Not sure. So, like, I'm going way ahead of myself, but I'm just trying to think, like, now, you know, with the way things are, like, that's so important for me to know where Daenerys is heading. So, I'm not sure what she's going to do in this next situation. And, Siri, no. Go away. Siri, go away.
I don't understand. Is sex a next situation? And Siri, no, go away.
Siri, go away. Get lost. Oh, God. This is so bizarre. Anyhow, I'm excited. I'm not going to wait any further. And I'm just going to go right into first of his name, episode 5, season 4 for Game of Thrones. Oh, I didn't see Peter Dinklage's name. What's happening? Why is my Tyrion not there?
In the light of the seven, I now proclaim Tommen of the House Baratheon, first of his name, King of the Andals and the First Men, and Lord of the Seven Kingdoms. Long may he reign! Long may he reign!
The throne room doesn't have the same feel as without the vines. I really liked with the vines. Is Cersei going to see this? Of course! Babe. Louise, do you want my Apple Watch to find out your heart rate there, Marjorie?
You still mourn for Joffrey.
Oh.
He was my husband, my king. He would have been your nightmare. I feel you knew exactly what he was. I did too. You never love anything in the world the way you love your first child. Doesn't matter what they do. Do you think I'm easily shocked? No. The things he did shocked me. He's only a boy. A good boy, a decent boy. He always has been. Who was the last decent king, I wonder? He could be the first man who sits on that throne in 50 years to actually deserve it. It would be some consolation, wouldn't it? For all the horror that puts him there. You're still interested in being queen, I take it.
What the fuck?
After all that's happened, I haven't even given any thought to it. What comes next?
You don't know.
It would be a great honor, of course. We may be faced with an alarming number of weddings soon. I won't even know what to call you.
Don't call her sister.
Sister? Or mother? Who told you to take the navy?
No one.
Wait, what?
So why did you do it?
I heard you like ships.
I swear I didn't think she was actually going to get ships right now.
How many ships?
93, Your Grace.
Fuck
How many men can you
me.
carry?
9,300, not counting sailors.
Would that be enough to take King's Landing?
The Lannisters have more. They've been fighting Joffrey's wars for years.
But we're not fighting to make you Queen of King's Landing. 10,000 men can't conquer Westeros.
The old houses will flock to our queen when she crosses the narrow sea.
The old houses will flock to whichever side they think will win, as they always have.
What happened?
Without the Unsullied to enforce your rule, the wise masters have retaken control of the city. They've re-enslaved the freedmen who stayed behind and sworn to take revenge against you.
Of course they did. See, this is the problem. Showing
And
mercy.
in Astapor,
Oh my
the
god.
council you installed to rule over the city has been overthrown by a butcher named Cleon, who's declared himself his imperial majesty.
Daenerys, that's a new outfit.
It appears my liberation of Slavers Bay isn't going quite as planned.
Correct. I didn't think you would backtrack.
You could sail for Westeros and leave it all behind.
No.
A boy sits on the Iron Throne, a boy many believe to be a bastard with no right to it.
How can I rule 7 kingdoms if I can't control Slavers Bay?
Yes. Good questions.
Why should anyone trust me? Why should anyone follow me?
You're a Targaryen. You're the mother of dragons.
Not just that. No, she needs to instill...
I need to be more than that.
Exactly. You and I would work well, you know.
I will not let those I have freed slide back into chains. I will do what queens do.
Rule?
I will rule.
Girl, come on. I love it. Yes, this is what I thought would happen. But I did not know about Astapor and Yunkai there. Ooh, yes.
A memorable shade.
But how would they know?
You know what kind of stories poor men enjoy the most? Ones about rich girls they'll never meet. If If you want to get to the Eyrie, you need to go through the bloody gate. Doesn't matter how large your army is. If you attack this gate, you do it on this road. 3 men abreast. And get slaughtered like goats. Know your strengths, use them wisely. 1 man can be worth 10,000.
Shocking number that you choose.
Who would pass the bloody gate?
Lord Peter Baelish and his niece Elaine.
What the fuck is going on?
Oh. I have brought you a gift.
Don't you think I know who you are? You think I'd let my intended leave the Eyrie on urgent business without knowing what that business was? I let him go so he could bring you here. To me.
It's wonderful to meet you, Aunt Lysa.
You mustn't call me that in front of anyone else.
Oh, of course, I understand.
No one can know you're here.
Oh.
You put us in a very precarious position.
I would never say a thing.
The Lannisters want to destroy us.
Mommy said they killed your mother and they chopped off your brother's head.
Oh
They
my
did.
God.
And my father's.
They killed my father too, with poison. I wanted to make little Lannister baby man fly.
And on top of everything else, they made you marry that filthy troll.
They did. They made us both. Lord Tyrion didn't want to.
I don't believe that for a moment. Robin, this is your cousin Sansa, but you're not to call her Sansa in front of anyone but Uncle Peter and myself. Do you understand? Sansa, this is my son Robin.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Robin.
Arranging for the ascension of King Tommen I, extricating Sansa, getting her here alive.
She's here. We spent more than enough time on her for one evening. Let's get married tonight.
What
Ought
the
we
fuck?
not?
Lurking and simpering on the stairs like buzzards the moment my husband died, trying to get their claws on me.
I do think that we could wait until...
I'm done waiting, Peter. We had a wedding night many years ago.
What?
What wife would trust you the way I've trusted you? You gave me those drops and told me to pour them into John's wine, my husband's wine. And you told me to write a letter to Kat, telling her it was a Lannister.
Holy! Yuck. What? Wait! Let's backtrack. I have to pause because I can't really, and that image is quite sick. It was Peter Baelish that told, what's her name? Lysa to pour poison drops, which could not be traced as like poison. So it was that tears of Lys or something in Jon Arryn's wine. And she wrote the letter saying that it was the Lannisters that killed Jon Arryn. Making Ned Stark question everything. Baelish did this. Did Baelish start this bullshit? Did Baelish? Because everything started from episode 1. Alright? Before that, I don't know any other backstory. All I know is that Lysa Arryn sent a letter to Catelyn. She threw it in that fire. And she said that Jon Arryn was poisoned. And immediately after that, Brandon Stark saw Jaime and Cersei together in that tower, pushed Bran, and it was easy enough for, I think that helped Baelish even more, because when he asked her to blame it on the Lannisters, and now they have even more reason for Jaime to have pushed Bran, because Bran saw a Lannister with another Lannister. The insinuation that the Lannister started it makes it more better for Baelish. So everything has been working in this guy's favor. Am I right? Oh. So not only does he do that, he also finds a way to kill goddamn Joffrey. And I feel he has another plan with this lady. Oh, okay. Game on.
The deed is done. Faded into nothing. Only speaking of it can make it real.
Yeah.
Tonight it is, then.
I'm warning you. I'm going to scream when my husband makes love to me.
What the fuck?
I'm going to scream so loud you'll hear me clear across the narrow sea.
Oh, she is a sick woman. Both of them are equally bad. Fudge me. I would say put on headphones, but I'm sorry, you're not in this era.
After we've allowed Tommen the appropriate time to mourn his brother and Marjorie to mourn her husband.
A fortnight.
That seems reasonable.
No jugglers, no jousting dwarfs, no 77-course meals.
77 course.
And your wedding to Loras?
Shortly after Tommen's.
Shortly.
A fortnight.
Really?
I know you don't like them. I didn't like your husband. I didn't trust him.
We had that in common.
You don't need to make formal alliances with people you trust.
Then whom can we trust?
Ourselves alone.
You made that very clear.
Do you know how much gold was mined in the Westerlands this past year?
Haven't a clue.
Go on, your best guess.
Pounds, tons, ounces.
Doesn't matter, the answer's the same.
500,000.
Our last working mine ran dry 3 years ago.
And how do we pay for anything?
Oh, whoa,
The
what?
Crown owes the Iron Bank of Bravos a tremendous amount of money.
How much? The Iron Bank you can speak to, come to some arrangement.
The Iron Bank is the Iron Bank. There is no someone. And the temple is comprised of stones. One stone crumbles and another takes its place. And the temple holds its form for 1,000 years or more.
Okay.
That's what the Iron Bank is. A temple. If you owe them money and you don't want to crumble yourself, you pay it back. Vesting the Tyrells in the crown will help a great deal in this respect.
Take.
For the good of the family, I understand that.
Kill everyone and take everything they have.
I know you're
Great name,
building a
your
strong
Lannister
case
name is.
against Tyrion. And as a mother, that is your right. But as a judge, I cannot discuss the trial with you.
I respect that. You started wars to protect this family. Turned your back on Jaime for refusing to contribute to its future. What does Tyrion deserve? For lighting that future on fire.
You know well and good that Tyrion was not responsible.
Walder Frey.
You do know Joffrey's gone, darling.
Mereen Trant.
No.
Tywin Lannister. The Red Woman.
Oh, okay.
Beric Dondarrion.
Now.
Would you shut up?
I can't sleep until I say the names.
The names of every fucking person in Westeros.
Only the ones I'm going to kill.
You missed his name.
If I come across my brother, maybe we can both cross a name off a list.
If you were here right now, what would you do?
And tell him to shut the fuck up so I can get some sleep.
Got it.
I'm almost done.
Just
Only one name left.
Go on.
The Hound.
She never let me have my pudding until I'd finished all my proper food.
This is before she married your father and moved to the north. By the time you were born, your father's austerity had become hers. Marriage changes people. He feels responsible for you.
Oh, I know he does. I'm so grateful.
Why? Why does he feel responsible for you?
Well, I'm half Tully. He loved your family so much.
Loved your mother?
No.
That's what you wanted to say.
He loves you, Aunt Lizzie. He's married to
Your
you.
mother never loved him, never. Kat always went straight for the sweetest thing, the most obvious thing. Your Uncle Brandon. A handsome, arrogant, cruel Uncle Brandon. And now, Peter is risking his life to save you. The daughter of a woman who didn't love him. No more than those whores in his brothels. Has he told you about them?
No.
You pregnant?
What?
No, I told you. Lord Tyrion and I never...
asking about Tyrion. What have you let Peter do with your body?
Aunt Lysa, no.
Your young, pretty body.
Nothing. I'm a virgin.
Don't lie to me.
He loves you, Aunt Lysa. All he says is that I'm a stupid little girl with stupid dreams who never learns, and I'm a terrible liar, so I should always tell the truth. And I swear to you that he's never touched me, not once, not ever.
This bitch has to die.
Soon. They'll execute that dwarf for murdering the king, and you'll be free to marry Robin.
What?
You'll be the Lady of the Vale.
Oh my god, Sansa. Sansa, you've just entered another trap. God. I love this.
It'll be a pleasant journey for you. It could take weeks to get to the wall, depending on the weather.
That's a long way off.
Well, Lady Sansa's covers at Castle Black. Feel free to stop at any point.
Never, milady. I'm your squire.
I'm not a knight. And I'm not a slaver either. I don't own you. I swore an oath, my lady. I am releasing you from that oath. That means you can leave.
No, thanks.
I know.
What do you think will happen if you leave?
I'll say I wasn't a very good squire.
I love God. I don't know what you're scared about. Are you scared she's going to kill you, or are you scared that she's escaped and your gold is not going to be there? Pretty sure, yes.
What the hell are you doing?
Practicing.
What, ways to die?
No one's gonna kill me.
You will if you nonce around like that. That's no way to fight. Who taught you that shite?
The greatest swordsman who ever lived.
Holy God!
Syrio Farrell.
Oh!
The first sword to the Sea Lord of Bravos.
Bravo.
He was killed.
Who by?
Mereen Trant. That's why Sir Mereen's
Mereen Trant, greatest swordsman who ever lived, killed by Mereen fucking Trant.
He was outnumbered.
Any boy whore with a sword could beat 3 men.
He had a wooden
He
sword.
didn't have a sword. Or armor, just a stick.
The greatest swordsman ever lived didn't have a sword.
Oh God.
All right, you have a sword. Let's see what he taught you. Go on, do it for your purposive friend.
Oh my God!
Your friend's dead, Mereen Trant's not. There's Trant had armor and a big fucking sword.
Oh, handsome one, give me some strength.
It's Oberyn. Writing letters.
Poem, actually.
May I show you the gardens?
I couldn't very well refuse a royal escort.
No, you couldn't.
For one of my daughters.
You have several, don't you?
8.
8? 8 daughters.
The 5th is difficult. I named her after my sister, Elia. But I can't say it without turning sad. And after I turn sad, I grow angry.
Perhaps that's why she's difficult. You're a Prince of Dawn, a legendary fighter, a brilliant man feared throughout Westeros.
Really?
But you could not save your sister, daughter of the most powerful man alive. But I could not save my son. What good is power if you cannot protect the ones you love?
We can avenge them. You really believe Tyrion murdered your son?
I know he did. I haven't seen my daughter in over a year.
The last time I saw her, she was swimming with 2 of my girls in the water gardens.
Whoa.
Laughing in the sun.
I want to believe that.
You don't hurt little girls in Dorne.
Everywhere in the world they hurt little girls. The best shipwrights in King's Landing have been working on it for months. Marcella loves the open water.
I will have it sailed down to Sunspear for her.
Please tell her. Her mother misses her very much.
Oh wow. That was... No. Pure vegetarian. No.
Did you ever cook anything for Lord Tyrion?
No, my lady. That was the cook's.
What are you doing?
I'm helping you with your armor.
I've been removing my own armor for quite some time. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry. The most unlikeliest of pairing. I love it.
What exactly did you do for Lord Tyrion?
I brought him his meals, cleared his table when he was finished, kept his clothing and linens clean, carried his messages and returned the replies. Mostly I poured wine. I killed a man.
Oh, Lord Tyrion. Spear right through. A knight.
King's Guard.
Sorry. Same. Sorry, not same, but golden armor.
Tried to kill Lord Tyrion at the Blackwater.
How did you kill a Kingsguard?
Put a spear.
I pushed a spear through the back of his head.
Bloody ridiculous.
Oh my God, Pod, my heart. Pod. Oh, the sweetest boy.
Up here.
What does that now?
Far from here.
What?
What does that mean?
Oh God, what the hell? What are you
At the hill. Great Wheelwood Tree. You've seen it too. We're only here to guide you. It's waiting for you.
Yeah, you got that
We
right.
have to find it. This isn't the end. Not for you. Not yet.
Not
How
yet.
will we know the end?
You'll know.
What? What was that? Why is he seeing all these visions like that?
How many?
11 men. Most of them already drunk. No guards posted. They don't seem to have a care in the world. We'll carve them up like walnut pie. Carl was the top-paid cutthroat in Flea Bottom.
Please, John, he's not who he
There's a
seems.
hut on the west side of the keep. We should steer clear of it.
Oh!
Why? There were some hounds chained up inside. Closer we can get without the dogs sniffing us, the better.
Oh my God!
Stop, what are you doing?
Hold on.
Stop! Please.
You've got pretty hair, don't you?
Give me a fucking machete. I will slide.
What's a pretty little highborn girl like you doing out here in the deep dark woods, eh? You left your daddy's castle looking for trouble, didn't you? As a sight. I can see things. That's very helpful. Things that haven't happened yet.
No, my God!
What's a fine thing?
All to the
Have
out.
you seen what I'm going to do to your sister? Have you seen what they're going to do to your sister? I saw you die tonight.
Yes, Lord.
I saw your body burn.
Woo!
I saw the snow fall and bury your bones.
Woo! Yes! Yes, Jon Snow! Bitch, kill them! Yes, Gren, yes, Gren. Kill every last one of them! Not you. Did you just cut our heads off? Jon Snow! Jon Snow!
Hold on.
Little crippled lord. You're going for a ride, boy.
John!
Keep talking, and I'll cut your friends' throats.
Hold on.
Yes! I sense this. Wog! Hold on. Wog him! You better do it right now, babe. Yes, babe. I've never loved your power more. Woo! Hold on, you have to get there. Yes. Good one! Yes, Ed. Yes! Woo! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Oh my God! Yes! Bitch, I love this. This is the best day ever. Oh, Hodor, I am so sorry. Hodor! Hodor, babe. Sweet giant, yes.
He sees you, he won't let you go north. He's my brother. He wants to protect you. I'll take you back to Castle Black. You have to decide. Do you want to find the three-eyed raven?
Oh, come on! The music is interesting. Like,
Learn how to fight in a castle. Some old man teach you how to stand, how to parry.
Don't worry, he'll Jin Sakai your ass. Good job there, darling. Good job. John, about now. You're taking your sweet time to get... Oh! Holy shit! Are you okay? Well done, babe.
Are you alright? Come with me. Come on.
We lost 4 brothers.
Oh, that was not your brother.
5.
No, that was not your brother. Don't worry. That was not your brother.
Nothing else could do that to a man.
Run, little piggy. Oh! Oh, yes. Mount their heads on a spike.
Where is 7 elves? Come here.
Oh, my sweet boy.
I missed you, boy.
My God.
Meaning girl respects a crow. Crusted beat us. And worse. Your brother Crows beat us and worse. We'll find our own way.
You want to stay here?
Burn it to the ground. And all the dead with it.
I see you died tonight. Your body burnt to ash and snow falling to the ground. I love it. It's a poem indeed. Worst place in the world has been burnt. I love this episode so much you don't understand. Not only do we get to see Locke get his collarbone out, but we see what's his name? Carl, straight through the head. Love it. And Rast, the rapist, the little piggy himself, running away like a coward, only to be mauled over by darling Ghost. I love that. This pure ending. I just, I'm gonna, yeah, that's it. That's the best thing that's ever happened. I understand Bran not making contact with Jon, but damn, does it hurt. It really does hurt that this is the second time that he's seen Jon, and he's not been able to make contact. So it's hard to see that bit, but I understand that, yeah, because there is a bigger thing in play, which is the three-eyed raven finding out what everything means, the visions that when he touched the tree, and of course the White Walkers in general, because dragon glass and fire alone cannot, I guess, kill what's coming. And with what I'm presuming is going to be a big army, I think they're going to need all the learning from that guy that's speaking to him that they can get. I'm guessing that he is the three-eyed raven, so they have to get all the knowledge. So I understand that, he has to sacrifice that moment in order for the better good. So, and Jojen was able to see that, they are guides for him to go towards that one particular destination, which is the weirwood tree, and for him to get the answer. So I guess, that's the main important thing, and I understand that. But Jojen seeing the visions and then his hand on fire, correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I understood is when he is none of this, it's not their time to die, when he was talking to Bran, and then he said, not yet. And then Mira was like, what do you mean? I assumed that he could see when people could die, and that's when we confirmed that he saw when Carl was going to die. So does that mean that Jojen, because when he saw the fire in his hand, is that how he's going to die? Or is that something as to what he sees could be a potential? Because so far he's been accurate with Carl's death, at least. he did die that night and he did get burned. So I don't know. I think I may be interpreting it wrong, but I feel that's what I understood from that dialogue. So yeah, I'm not sure. The other very strange thing that happened was when Cersei and Marjorie had that conversation. I'm pretty sure she didn't know about the situation in terms of Lannister, pays their debt, sort of how much they owe to, like the crown owes to the Iron Bank. But at the same time, she was ready for Marjorie to be the queen. So she wanted to have a talk with Tywin and then Marjorie with her father. But I wonder why exactly. Is there some sort of ulterior motive that she has for this? Believe it or not, genuinely, Cersei seemed to be the most calmest person in this episode. And it's very odd, because, I mean, yes, she has that thing where she has to, find a way to kill Tyrion. We know that. That's been there. But in terms of her conversation with Marjorie, with the way that she's talking to Tywin, her knowing that she's going to marry Loras in a fortnight after Marjorie and Tormund's wedding, what? It's as if she's accepting everything. I just don't believe that. I don't believe anything that she shows. But that moment when she had with Oberyn, when she was talking about Marcella and everything, and that ship that she has had made for Marcella because she likes the open waters and whatnot. I mean, today we've seen a vulnerable Cersei. I mean, we always know that she loves her children, but this has been not just for her children. She's also thinking, of course, yes, in general, it's her children, yes, but she was very nice towards Marjorie. I mean, she did say that if you call me sister one more time, I'll have you strangled in your sleep. I mean, is that going to happen? Now that she said sister again. And for Marjorie to say sister again after she's been told not to call her sister, the freaking nerves of steel that she has, because she's in the most corrupt, dangerous place, I guess, in the entire Game of Thrones world. That's King's Landing. And for her to have said that to the queen's mother, whoa, I don't know. It's like bringing a knife to a gunfight sort of moment. But yeah, let's see. I don't know what exactly her situation is. And then with Daenerys, I seriously just did not think that she would actually rule. But I knew that, it's not because of what exactly the events leading up to that moment were, but I just thought that, because she put the Targaryen flag up, that it means oh yeah, she's just going to be here for a little while longer because she needs to get ships. But now that Dario has achieved one of the things that was very much impossible with the Dothraki army, and that is ships, he's got 93, and that can hold 900 or 9,900 or 9,300 sailors, not soldiers, but including sailors. I don't think they can get 10,000 Unsullied plus second sons in those ships. I'm not really sure about that. And then on top of that, that's when Jorah said that Westeros will have more. I mean, King's Landing will have more. But at the same time, it is the best time to attack King's Landing because now they're more vulnerable than ever. And he suggested to leave Astapor, leave Yunkai, even though it's been claimed. This is what I mean. When in the previous episode, when what's his name? Sir Barristan. So I was confusing with Beric Dondarrion. When Sir Barristan was saying that, the best way to serve injustice is with mercy. See, this is what I mean. What's to say that these masters won't take back the city for themselves? of course, with them there now, it's going to be very hard. But leaving places like Astapor and Yunkai under the council of so-and-so people, and then some imperial ruler named Cleo, whatever the guy's name is, comes in and rules the, like, you know, destroys the small councils. No, I don't know if it was called small council, whatever council, and then retakes the city. Exactly, I agree with what Daenerys said. What queen will I be if I can't even, you know, if I can't even control Slaver's Bay? Like, that's so important. Yes, how can she rule King's Landing if she can't even control Slaver's Bay? So in King's Landing, she will not just be doing one kingdom. It's not just King's Landing, it will be 7 kingdoms, right? So it doesn't matter like what the vulnerability situation is. She has to take control of what she has with her now. And then it's not like she is trying to see whether she can control or she can rule. It's more like she needs to make sure that once she is ruling, everyone is in their place. And then when the time is right, she can go, even though they are at their most vulnerable right now. So stuff like this. So I really like her thing. I'm actually way too on board. Like, the dialogue, very much predictable for sure, because for some reason it's like I'm beating her to it with her dialogue. But it's just, I have the same thinking is what I'm trying to say, which is why I was like, we can work well together. But I really understand every step that is being taken, and I completely agree with her decisions, because in the end, no matter what advisors you have, you are the one that has to make the main decision. So I actually agree with every single decision that she's been making, and I love it. So I'm super on board with her ruling what a queen does, that is ruling, and she will be ruling in Mereen. Thank you very much. I love it. Then, sorry, but what the hell was the entire Robin and the veil scene? Like, so Sansa is to marry Robin once apparently Tyrion will be executed, which, if it even happens, as I said, I swear, like, I will actually stop watching the show. I won't, but because, you know, I just need I need that anger to come out, because Tyrion is my lifeline. If my lifeline goes, I don't know how I'm going to continue, but yeah, put too much hard work into it. So that's what's happening. And then, as I was like speaking during the episode, Jon Arryn was poisoned by Lysa under Baelish's terms, and she sent the letter to Kat saying that it was the Lannisters that poisoned him, when in fact it was Peter Baelish. And so she gives 2 shits about Catelyn's murder and the way she died and whatnot. She gives 2 shits about anyone but Peter Baelish. She is madly in love with the boy, with the guy. I have no idea why. And with the way that she was, like, you know, hurting Sansa, and she was asking all these nasty questions. Oh my god. And the way Sansa was like crying, saying he just says that I'm a stupid girl with stupid dreams and something stupid. And then, hush now, you'll be a widow very soon, and then once Tyrion is executed, you can marry Robin, and then you'll be Lady of the Vale. Please, God, if it is already bad that brothers and sisters are like being ridiculously close with each other, cousins, I just can't. First cousins, yeah, no, sorry, I don't deal with rubbish like this. But yeah, I'm just actually in disbelief with, I just feel like Baelish is, I will not trust him. Like, maybe Lysa is like a person who's like fallen head over heels for Baelish, yes, but I just feel like he has something else up his sleeve. And he did say no matter the cost, as long as he gets everything he wants. Yeah, bitch. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. But anyhow, and then the water dancing with Arya and that entire scene, yo. And she was in that same position when she killed Oliver, was it? And, you know, Needle not being given the sticky end. Sorry, sticky end, pointy end. Sticky end, the pointy end. And Brienne and Pod, the most unlikeliest of pairings, as I said, and I just love it. I love them together. Not like that, but I mean like the chemistry in terms of, it is a very bizarre friendship which is going to arouse as like, you know, when she's like, come and help me with the strap, and his smile on his I love it. It's just fab. It's such an amazing thing. And then the cherry on the top when Locke died and Ghost reuniting with lovely Jon Snow. To be very honest, I kind of did not realize that Ghost was captured. Yeah, I thought Ghost was always with Jon, so I didn't even know he was captured. But I'm happy, so that's why I was a little... At first I was a bit in a shock, like, how the fuck is Ghost here? I swear, because we didn't see Ghost with Jon or Jon leaving. And yes, I completely forgot because, you know, he was with the wildlings fully and all of that happened. So naturally Ghost must be with the last place where the Night's Watch were, which was in Craster's Keep. So I just did not put two and two together at that time. But yeah, well, sorry about that. But anyhow, I'm excited to watch episode 6. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Please don't forget to wear a mask and stay safe for your friends and family. See you in the next one. Bye.